Hi, welcome back to Sunshine and Country. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. We'd appreciate it a whole lot. Anyways, let's get to it. Today what we're doing is we are taking some of our old oatmeal that we keep in storage that we're rotating out. Instead of wasting it, since it's kind of a little bit stale, the chickens love it, and it is only in the 30s here today. That's going to be the highs, and it's going to be below freezing. So this is a nice warm meal slash treat to give your chickens when it's really cold weather. They really enjoy it. It gives them incredible energy, warms them up, and they just enjoy it so much. But it's important that you really make sure that you don't leave it thick like this. I've just gotten it started. You want to thin it down as much as possible, because remember, when they drink water, anything like bread or rice or any of that, grains or oats and stuff, anything that can puff up needs to be cooked already in order to keep them from overeating, and then their stomachs, I've heard their stomachs can just, you know, blow up. So, not literally blow up, but you know what I mean. Anyways, so here's what it looks like before. We've added some creamer to it, some all-natural sugar in the raw, and some cinnamon. You can add whatever you want. You can add some syrup. It's not harmful to the chickens. You can leave the sugar out if you want, but the sugar gives them extra energy, and it's all natural. And cinnamon, I don't know if it has any health benefits, but I know it's not dangerous for chickens. I've been doing this for years. We first started keeping chickens back when we lived in the suburbs, back in, I'm going to guess, sometime after 2008. I'm not exactly sure of the date, maybe 2010, 2000, around that time. We started keeping a few backyard chickens. I think we had 6 up to 10 at one time, and then we our life kind of changed for a while, and then things changed again, and now we live in the country, and we have, I think we have 20 chickens, if I believe right, or maybe a few more than that. But anyways, so I'm making up these 2 huge bowls. What they don't eat, we'll give it to them again later. You can just put like some foil or handy wrap over it. But that's all I put in it. You could use honey even. You might check that out though to make sure it's safe for chickens to have. I've never used honey and I haven't researched it. So if you want to use honey or some other things, just either research it, make sure that it's safe for your chickens, or if you've used it before and you know it's already safe, go on and use it. But anyways, yeah, so I'll come back and show you what the finished product looks like, and we will go from there. Kind of hard to do this one-handed, and I don't have anything set up for this. This was just a spontaneous. Let me go ahead and put this back over in our coffee pot. But like I said, you could do this with a big tea kettle or something. Look at my little girl. Also, this is a good treat for dogs too. Dogs love oatmeal. So, as you can see, I'm going to set the phone down. I'm going to set this down so I can work, and I'll come back and show you. Okay, well, we've got it pretty well mixed. It's going to clump up on you when you put the hot water in there. It's going to start clumping up, and you just want to beat those clumps down and try to smash them and get them blended in where it's blending in better. I might even add a little almond milk to this, but I do have some creamer in here to make it kind of creamy. I don't think chickens really care, to be honest with you. The only thing I've noticed is, at least ours have never liked it just plain with no flavor. You could try that. Maybe yours will like it if you're just someone who would rather keep it plain. But they seem to like a little sweetness in it. You know, I don't know why they do, but they just do. And either way, it gives them that energy. So that's about what it looks like. You can make it thinner by adding some, we use almond milk, so we'd be adding almond milk to it. I don't know if dairy milk is good to add in there. But, well, heck, I guess it is okay. I just added creamer, didn't I? But anyhow, I don't usually add creamer, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I think in the past I have added milk, and they've been just fine. But you don't have to. You can just use water if you prefer. Things getting so expensive and all. But this is something you can do, a nice treat for your chickens. As you see, it's a very lovely bowl of, some people call porridge, or we call it oatmeal. And like I said, I might make it a little thinner by adding some almond milk to it, and also help cool it down. And this is what it looks like before. I've already mixed the ingredients up in there. It has the cinnamon. It has, I didn't measure exact, so I just eyeball it. So if you're someone who needs exact measurements, I'll try to write that in the ingredients list down below. So look down in the description area, and I will try and give you more precise measurements and how many cups of what to use. But as far as me, I just eyeballed it. And this was at least the one whole, you know, those canisters, those large canisters that Quaker Oats comes in. It was 1.5 can of those to make these 2 big bowls. And this is the before, and this is the after. Well, thank you guys. I hope you found this useful, and, you know, don't be afraid to try it and get out there and give your chickens a nice little treat to help warm them up on a cold day. They'll really appreciate it. And you can also feed this to your dogs as well. I would just check the ingredients once again to make sure that they're dog friendly and they're not harmful to your dog. I'm pretty sure cinnamon isn't. I know creamer really isn't, although some dogs do have lactose issues, so you might want to be careful with that. You could use almond milk instead, or use no milk at all, and a little bit of sugar or a little bit of maple syrup. Those are usually fine. So, all right, signing out for Sunshine and Country.